Try to end the Devil Rays win streak. Roberto Alomar helping out here. To his left, makes the play. Stops Steve Cox on that. Dave Burba recorded 10 groundouts through 6. But in the 7th, Burba, trouble with the finger. Gets some mercurochrome from the guys taken out of the game. Steve Carsey on to face Jose Canseco, 2 on. And Canseco conks that off the wall. Miguel Cairo, Greg Vaughn coming to score. We're tied 2-2. Indians to bat. Will Cordero, 2 on in the 8th, down 3-2. And that one got through, starts the rally. 3-3 game. Next batter, David Seguin. He just has to wave in Holbert Cabrera on the pass ball. Makes it 4-3. They added an empty netter and win it 5-3. The consequential runs came with Roberto Hernandez on the mound for Tampa. He converted his previous 14 save chances. For the Yanks, camera giveaway day. 2nd inning, 2-0 Royals. Runner at 3rd, Nagel thrown to Johnny Damon. Cranks this thing down the line. The ball boy gets a little ambitious. Todd Dunwoody comes to score. Damon over there with the double. 3-0 the Royals after the inning. Nagel prevents others from replenishing their bodily fluids. Run the 2nd, Blake Stein to Chris Turner. Yanks that thing to center field. Dunwoody, restaurant quality catch. We're in the 3rd still. Or no, now we're in the 3rd. We weren't before, but now we are. It's still 3-0. Stein to Derek Jeter. 2 on, 1 out. Jeter to right. Jermaine Dye keeps it from hitting the top of the wall. Good catch. We're in the 7th. 4-0 Royals. 2 on, Stein to Jose Vizcaíno. 2 out here. And he's going away. Stein gave up only 2 hits through 8 innings. We're in the 8th. Stein to Paul O'Neill, fouls it and conks himself in the head over some frustration maybe. Ever safety conscious Mike Sweeney doesn't use the bat. The Royals win 4-1, so that's Kansas City's first win over the Yanks in 5 tries this year. 28, hoping to return sometime this month. Corey Koski lining this, Chris Richards. Fancy play at first, and Ron Coomer scores on the play, but Koski's out. Twins go up 3-0. Christian Guzman lining that back up. Pat Rapp had to avoid that. Torrey Hunter scores in 6-4 game. We look again. Rapp just does get out of the way. Threw his glove up at it. 4 batters later, we counted 8-4 Twins. David Ortiz. Chuck McElroy lines it to right center. Jake Canizaro, Midray Cummings come to score. Ortiz goes 2 for 5, 4 RBI, and the Twins win this thing 10-6. And the Twins crank out 14 hits one night after being held by Mike Messina, just 1 hit. David Ortiz matched his career out with 4 RBI, and Torrey Hunter had a career high 4 hits.
Native, you know, graduated from high school in Phoenix, and he's at Bank One Ballpark. Chilling, getting some D. BJ Surhoff finds some space. Brian Jordan will try for 3rd because he's a confident player. Jason Conte has a gun. Jordan out at 3rd. Bottom 3, no score. Greg Maddux on the mound for Atlanta. He's no slouch. To Tony Womack, full count. Ball 4. Womack takes first, and that starts a 2-out rally. Something rare in the past for Arizona. Jay Bell up. Womack takes his lead. Womack gone on the 0-1 pitch. Is there any question? 22nd steal on the year for Womack. Still Jay Bell hitting just 173 since the 1st of July delivers. Womack would score. Bell will try for 2nd. And he's in safely. 4-3 RBIs for JB. Arizona up 1-0. Same inning, 2 men on. Talk about clutch. Matt Williams. BJ Surhoff having a bit of trouble. Jay Bell would score. Arizona up 2-0. Buck Showalter watching as Curt Schilling would be cruising along. Yeah, you remember him. Getting Chipper Jones to ground into a 6-4-3 double play. 2nd straight inning, Schilling gets out with a double play. Bottom 5, still 2-0, 1 out. Jay Bell up again. Against Maddux. Comebacker, knocking it down as Maddux picks it up, throws to first for the out. Simple, right? Looks like glove trouble, though, for Maddux, the owner of 10 gold gloves, by the way. Nothing but a little surgery can't help. And it does. Lace him back up, and you know what? It's as good as new. Oh, what about Curt Schilling? Maddux got his glove back, but Schilling was in command. BJ Surhoff. Harmless. Complete game 6 hitter for Curt Schilling. He's 2-0 as a member of the Diamondbacks. His 15th career shutout as well. As Schilling retired the final 13 batters.
The Phillies, since being traded from the Diamondbacks, Dahl, and some problems here. 1st inning, 2 on. Ricky Gonzalez, the blooper. Glanville diving, can't get it. A couple people score. Padres go up 3-0. Mac Clement going strong, though. Tom Prince going away. And later, Scott Rowland. choking on a splinter. Clement goes 6 2/3. 5-2 Fathers. Brett Boone, the deep fly. Travis Lee's after it and yanks it back in. We take another look to see how Czech Republic women feel about the play, and they like it. Bottom of 9, 2 out. Fathers up 5-2. Trevor Hoffman trying to close. Doug Glanville to right, but that's easy. Padres win it 5-2. Hoffman has 26 saves. Matt Clement allowed 2 runs over 6+.
On away, top first, 1 on, 1 out, no score, not anymore. Bobby Higginson, he's been lifting. The Ken Hill Heat took advantage of that for his 21st homer, 2-0. Still 2-0 Detroit, none on, 2 out. Shane Halter looking for space. Darren Erstad, great diving catch. Take another look just in case you stepped away to pet your cat. Erstad then gets up and says, has anyone seen my Oakley shades? Can't find them anywhere. Top 5, same score, no 1 out, 2 on. Former Angel Damian Easley, broken bat single. Hope you saved that receipt. David Cruz, Shane Halter coming to score. 4-0 Detroit. Angel fans, they're happy and they can be clever. 5-3 Detroit, run on third, tying run at the plate. Darren Erstad hits the pitch offering by Todd Jones. Juan Encarnacion, easy grab. Todd Jones with the save. He has saved a remarkable third.
Here we go. Determined not to make this one be another 5-hour event. Freddie Garcia, though, having trouble in the first. Walks Trot Nixon, the husband of former RPM Tonight employee. And then he walks Mike Lansing. We got people at first, and we got another guy at second. Together, they're people. Freddie in some trouble. They have a little conference, and they say, get out there and get him. Nomar Garcia Parra. Bueno. Sends that into the vacancy. That's a double. Chula! Nixon and Lansing, they come to score, and Sox lead this thing 2-0. We're still in the first, 2 on, 1 out. Jason Varitek doing something. 2 more Red Sox come in to score. And quickly, Sox go out front 4-0. A lot of help for Pedro Martinez, more than he usually leads. And Pedro going in the bottom of the first. Al Martin, changeup gets him to leave. To the 4th, Stan Javier. Tree died to make that bat in the 5th. The hero from Tuesday, Mike Cameron. He's leaving. That's more beer for us than the 6th. Alex Rodriguez. Now 7 Ks for Pedro in this one. To the 9th, 1 out away from a complete game. John Olerud popping up and finishing this thing off. Win number 13 for Pedro Martinez. The Red Sox win it by a count of 5-2. He's now 9-0, a 1.21 ERA and 11 road starts this season. He's now 6-0 lifetime against Seattle. Edgar Martinez having a great year, but 0 for 3 in this one and 0 for...
Good. Bottom first, 1 out. Frank Catalanato facing John Garland. Catalanato lines it. Carlos Lee, nice catch. We're scoreless. Bottom 3, Rusty Greer. Facing Garland with a runner on second. Greer 3 for 5 with an RBI. He's hitting 283 and he took his vitamins. 1-0 Rangers now. 2 batters later, Gabe Kapler. Extending his hitting streak to 16 games with that RBI double. That scores Greer the longest active streak in the majors. He's hitting 275. The Rangers were up 2-0. Bill Hasselman wants some attention. Hasselman, he had 3 hits in this game. He's hitting 325. Good diamond management there. That scores Kapler to put the Rangers up 4-0. It was 4-2 in the 5th, 2 out, bases full. C. Herbert Perry. Rick Helling gets the best of him. He could be nasty, that Helling guy. Rangers win. Tim Crabtree saves the win for Helling with 2 1/3 innings of relief. Now, about Helling, he's streaky. 4 starts, tie game. Not anymore. Eric Chavez, so money and he doesn't even know it. His 15th home run, A's up 4-1 on a 3-run blast. Jim Fregosi would pull Carpenter later in the inning, and Carpenter would get some advice from Dave Stewart. At least I think that's what they're giving there. Anyway, Delgado, the rip. Off of Mark Mulder, Alex Gonzalez would come around to score on that. Jose Cruz Jr. gets greedy, will try to score. Carlos Hernandez is there with a tag as Cruz sidesteps the plate. That ended the inning. Jays get a run. 4-2, though, A's. Man on for Tony Batista, top of the 8th. And Batista has someplace else to go. Crushing Jim Nasir's pitch. A 2-run homer, Batista's 32nd, tying his teammate Carlos Delgado for the AL lead. We're tied. Bottom 8 with a man on first. Watch how Jeremy Giambi drops a sacrifice bunt away from Tony Batista, charging from third. That's fundamentals. Tejada advances to second with 1 out. Next batter, your man, Eric Chavez, who was just 14 for 76 before Wednesday and contributing once again. 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs. And the A's win. They got some help. from Izzy. 24 saves and 29 chances for Jason Isringhausen. Mike Guthrie takes the loss in his Blue Jays debut. Toronto drops a season-high 6 straight.
For Big Mac, second inning, no score, but now there is. It's 1-0. His first National League homer in 7 years. And one of Alan Funt's associates replaced the St. Louis Gatorade supply with NyQuil. Put him to sleep, but Jim Edmonds waking him up. 3-run dong, 31st of the season. Cardinals up 4-0. Take another look. Edmonds appears to be somewhat disappointed after this. Probably because all his players were asleep. We're in the 5th. Not a replay, but very similar angle. Cranks it out once more. 2-run shot, 32nd homer, 5 RBI in the game, and it's 6-1 the Cardinals. Bottom of 5, Pat Hinkin. It's Jose Vidra. The bases were loaded. J.D. Drew makes sure they don't come in. The good catch. Bottom of 6, Hinkin. Facing Vlad Guerrero. The shortstop, Edgar Renteria, diving, bounces across, had enough on it to get the out. Good play from short. Bottom of 9, Cards leading 10-7. Dave Beers against Vlad Guerrero, going to left. Sean Dunston has enough room to make the catch. The Cardinals win it by a count of 10-7. Jim Edmonds tying his career high with 5 RBI.
In town, bases full for Alex Ochoa, who's nowhere. 0 for 4. He left 4 men on. He's hitting .297, 8 Ks for Leiter. Elmer Dessens, looking for his 6th straight win, would get into trouble early. Against Mike Bordick, bottom of the 1st. Into the gap. His first double as a Met. Bordick 1 for 4 in this game. He's hitting .316. 2 batters later, Robin Ventura batting 3rd for the first time this season. And Ventura says, I believe it's time for me to fly. His first home run since June 24th. He went 2 for 4. Mets would go up 2-0. Top of the 2nd, Poggy Reese on 3rd. Barry Larkin at the plate, 2 outs. 1 run already in Larkin. Leiter makes the play. Larkin 0 for 4. He's hitting .320. Leiter gets out of another jam. 2-1 Mets, top 7, Benito Santiago. No. Next batter, Reese. No. And then Dessens. Leiter freezes him. Leiter retired 13 straight at one point. He retired 18 of his final 19, and then he got to watch, trying to keep cool. Watching who? Armando Benitez close it out. Benitez, 27 saves in 31 chances, and the Mets win. The Mets finished their 9-game homestand with just 1 loss. In fact, nobody has more home victories in the National League than the Mets with 37. Al Leiter going 7 strong, allowing just 4 hits. The Mets 16-5 in games. Biggio,
spectator here. First inning, Mark Coetzee at bat against Wade Miller. Knocks it to Biggio's replacement, Julio Lugo. Good stop. Gets the out. 4-3 Astros into the 9th. Nobody out. Runner at first. Mark Valdez pitching to Henry Rodriguez. His first at bat as a Marlin. And how many times have you seen this? Guy traded to the Marlins, hitting a double to advance Dave Berg over to 3rd base.
14.
We have men at 2nd and 3rd. After Mike Lowell was hit by a pitch, Luis Castillo with the bases loaded. There they are. Who's on 1st? What's on 2nd? I don't know. Castillo conks it up the middle. Dave Berg scores. Pinch runner, the Marlins pitcher Jesus Sanchez coming home to score. And Henry Rodriguez likes his new team. Luis Castillo could use some more people on base in front of him, though. This was his first multiple RBI game since August 29 of last year. That was against the Astros also. He now has 125 hits this season, but just 9 RBI.
Dodgers at Three Rivers in Pittsburgh. You know, they're 86-86 all-time there. Place closes up at the end of the year, 24 more games. No scorer in the first. Sean Green knows that elevation is essential. It's like a golf shot. 3-run home run, 3-0. Number 18 for Green. Still in the first, 3-0 LA. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Jose Silva continuing to struggle, this time against number 8 hitter Alex Cora. Todd Hundley would score on the base hit, 4-0 Dodgers. Top of the 3rd, 5-3 Dodgers. 2 runners on for that guy named Cora again. Alex Cora singled in his first 3 at-bats. He would say later, it's important that the guys at the bottom of the order do it too. 6-3 Dodgers. Silva absolutely distraught. Just 2 innings he lasted, giving up 6 hits, 6 earned runs. 8-3 LA in the 4th, 1 out. Bases juice for Alex Cora. 3 for 5, 4 RBIs, scoring Gary Sheffield. Todd Hundley would score on Brian Giles' throwing error to the plate. Dodgers score 11 runs by the 4th inning and finish off Pittsburgh. 1/3 of Alex Cora's 18 RBIs this season have come in the last 2 games. Title 1, Joe Girardi up facing Brian Rose, the former Red Sox Girardi. Down the line, Jeff Cirillo's there. The throw to first, top of the 7th, Jeff Cirillo facing Ruben Cavada. Cirillo. Gary Matthews Jr., nice catch. It's great highlights out of him in successive days. Todd Hollinsworth up 1 out. Hollinsworth. Willie Green can't make the play. Everyone's safe on the error. The Cubs fail to turn the DP. Next batter, Brent Maine. Maine would end up walking to load the bases. Cavada would leave, 6 1/3, 1 earned run, 3 hits. Next batter, Terry Shumpert facing Steve Rain. Rain walking Shumpert. Todd Walker scores the go-ahead run, 2-1 Colorado. Same score, bottom 7. Eric Young up, bases full for Carrera. Young. Hollinsworth gives chase, goes off his glove. Damon Buford would score. Young is called out after, get this, overrunning Brant Brown at second. Don Baylor would say later, we look like the Bad News Bears on that play. Sammy Sosa, for the love of the long ball, his 33rd home run. Cubs win in dramatic fashion. The Cubs' 14th win in their last at-bat overall, though.
His 4th straight, also trying to win his 4th straight. 1-0 the Brewers, Hernandez against Charlie Hayes. Just know the case of the man holding us down. The grounds crew prepares an elaborate version of peekaboo. Also, there was a 57-minute rain delay. Jamie Wright, second batter after that delay. It's Barry Bonds. When he hits it over some fencing they'd set up. 34th homer, ties him with Sheffield for Major League lead. 2-1, the Giants in front. Still in the 4th. 2-1 Giants, right against Ellis Burks. Going to left, Jeff Jenkins. Restaurant quality catch. Bottom of 4, 4-1 Giants. Hernandez throwing to Richie Sexton, leading off the other way. And he successfully reaches the 18 to 24-year-old target audience. Second homer in 2 days, 4-2 game. 7th inning, Raul Casanova in a catcher, drills that. Ramon E. Martinez stops him there, but in the 8th, Casanova gets another try. Rips that, going to right, down the line into the corner. Marquise Grissom and Sexton come to score. 6-4 Brewers. Spared no expense with the video entertainment there. Put in $5. Your next cable bill will get 2 cameras for the subsequent highlights. Arizona's